Ugh. I'm sick. Hold on. Hold on. There, partner. Hold on. That was not uploaded 7 hours ago. Oh, that was uploaded 7 hours ago. That's right. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I uploaded a video. I scheduled it for today. Oh, that's bad. Howdy, y'all, and welcome to another episode. Mostly, I know, I'm sorry, Sunflower. I got busy in the day. You see, today at work, I was working today. I was like, took my pants off. What? So I was working today, and I was thinking. Hey, how big is Frank's 2,000-inch TV? If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's from a song made by Weird Al Yankovic. Frank's 2,000-inch TV. There you go. It appears in the album Alapalooza, created in the genre's country music. What? Anyhow, it's a song about Frank and his 2,000-inch TV. So I have a question. I have a very good question. How big is Frank's 2,000-inch TV? And I know you may be thinking it's 2,000 inches. Well, duh. It says in the song. But 2,000. If you've learned, actually, let me look this up just to make sure I'm right. TV measurements. Size. How do you measure the size of a TV? Yeah, the screen size of a TV is measured diagonally from one corner of the panel to the opposite corner. All right. So this is purely the screen. Doesn't include the bezels or any outer surface of the TV. This is purely just the screen itself. So my question is, how big is this screen? 2,000 inches. All right. So we're gonna do some very quick and very fun math. I know, fun math. So what we know is it's Hold on, let me get my calculator. I did the math beforehand. I just don't have it on me now. Got me losing my mind. I'm sorry. 2,000. Oh, let me move my mouse. Oh, I guess I can't. Well, that's a shame. There we go. 2,000 divided by 12, so we can get it instead of inches, and now in feet. That will get us 166.666 indefinite all the way to 7, so we're just going to round up to 67. Right there, just like that. All right? Very good. So now we have 166.667 divided by yards. Hold on, which is 3, because 3 feet equals a yard, which then get us 0.55, and then eventually a 6, which you can do 0.5556 because rounding up is always a viable option. All right, if you don't know how big that is, it's around the size of a football field, which is a huge TV. But I want to show you how big this actually is in Minecraft. As we all know, and as we all absolutely adore and love, a Minecraft character is 2 blocks tall. Mine's a little bit... Okay, so here's a weird thing. There's a weird thing with Bedrock Minecraft is you can actually change your size of your character. But overall, like law of the land, your Minecraft character is 2 blocks tall. All right? You can only... There you go. You can only travel this distance. Yeah, you can do a little bit bounce. You're not exactly 2 blocks, but also, who cares? Like that. Shut up. All right? Oh, is my video. I get to decide how it goes. And a Minecraft character is 2 blocks tall. How tall is a block? You may be asking. It's really simple. That is 2 meters. Which is an issue because we're measuring in the American units and not everywhere else units. So in order to, let me just write these up. Math will be represented with red, the color of sadness. Or blue. Actually, blue would probably be a better color. The color of sadness. Oh, whoops. Color of sadness. There we go. So here's the big question of the day. Conversion! Everyone loves conversion. So how many, I don't have a thing up right now, yard. That's 55.556. Nope, that's a number, 556. And then convert it into a meter. A meter. Okay, yeah, that was. For an approximate result, divide the length by, okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to divide the length value by that. So we do 55. Nope, that's wrong, right? 55.556 divided by 1.094, which will then get us, ooh boy howdy, I probably should have written this down. Hold on. Right here. So we did 55.556 divided by 1.0. I should turn on the number pad here so I can actually use it. 0.094. All right, as seen right there. And what we get is 50.78244.9. 2449. Okay, cool. I'm not actually looking at the screen right now. 7258. Which we could round up, and I decidingly we are. All right, so let me just put this on here. All right, there you go. So the rounding up. Let me just put on the full number set right now. 0.7824497 is here. Yep, 2581. Cool. So the 1 wouldn't go up. It wouldn't boost the 8. The 8 would boost it up to a 6. The 6 would boost that up to a 3. The 7 wouldn't change. So I'm pretty sure we could just continue on. I'm not sure, but we're going to use 50 in the end. Maybe, I don't know. 9, that'll turn into a 10, which boosts up the 4 to a 5, which boosts up that 4 to a 5. That turns into a 3. That stays as an 8, but that 8 can then make that 7 go up. So we're going to do 51. Because I can. 51 blocks across. And if you are wondering, like, oh, but there's... Oh, let me actually use a proper green screen. Like a green screen. There we go. So you may be thinking, like, oh... That's only from here to here. What's the distance between here and here? It's a cubic meter. So, if high school math has treated me well, which I know it hasn't, it should just be all hunky dory. So we're gonna build the big TV here, specifically the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, wrong thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, cool. Don't ask why. So 1, are we gonna have enough space? That will be this across this way. I don't think I'll have enough space going this way. So here we begin. 1, 2. Do I have my disco pants on? I do not. I deleted my disco pants. Hold on one sec. Oh shoot. Hold on one sec. I do apologize for me. Just hold on one sec. No, shoot. Ah, no. Oh, no. Book. Oh, I could use some Depth Strider, yeah. Swift Sneak, okay. Slow Speed we don't necessarily need. I'm going to take anyways. For boots. You're saying landing, occupancy, infinity. That should be everything. Alright, cool. The next up we need is an. Okay, we don't use this. So I know where the anvils are. The anvils are here. We're going to take a singular anvil. We're going to put this away along with this. I'm going to keep that there. I need me the disco boots. I need me some disco pants. I need my elytra back. So we're just going to put that already. Alright. Leggings. Swift Sneak. Awesome. Boots. Let's make it a bit cheaper for no reason. Now you can go fast. There we go. There we go. Got my disco pants back on. Ah! Anyways, back to what we were doing. We need to go 50 blocks. I'm also going to be using this as like a... So there's 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4, 5, 6, 7, never mind, 8, 9. Frick, I've already messed it up. I was never good at counting. If you knew me personally, and I know some of you do, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I'm 51 because I decided. It is based off of the bottom block, right? Yes, it is. So we're going to break these topper blocks, and this will give us the purest width or length or whatever. And then we make it into a very nice, pretty looking square, and then we'll actually see the true massive size of this frickin' TV. As it says in the song, you can see The Simpsons from 30 blocks away. So I also want to see how big an average American block is, and then go 30 from that, and then see if we can see it. Because, yeah. And you also see Robert De Niro's mole. Robert De Niro's was probably 10 feet wide. Of course, I don't know who that is, nor do I know how big his actual mole is in real life. So yeah. Huh, you know, that's strangely not that bad. Oh, wait a minute. No, because we're in Minecraft. This would make a... Okay, cool. So if 2000 HD. No, because it'd be... This would be... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I did the math wrong. I probably did the math wrong, because knowing me, knowing you. Okay. Frick it. Let's just go back to the... So inch... Hold on. Inch 2,000 meters. Yeah, I'd give around 50. So this technically would be right on like the technical level, on the fact that I finished high school, but I didn't like complete high school, if that makes sense. So we're gonna use a different block just so I don't lose my marbles. And I guess so. That's like the edge of the screen. We then make the actual screen bit, and then we can see. Gosh. Okay, here's a question I have. So what's the distance up here? So this is 62. Oh, I forgot about that. No, I'm good. Bedrock privilege, please. Frank's 2,000-inch TV. Frank's 2,000-inch TV. Everybody come and see. Rings to... What did this make just a big square? I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Gosh, this is a big TV. I mean, I wasn't expecting a flat screen. Wait a minute. Hold on. When did this album... Wait, so... Hold on. More research. Spell correctly. So that was released in 1993. So 1993 TV. How big was a TV in 19... Or what type of TV was in 1993? I wouldn't know because I wasn't born at that time. And I'm not cultured. Oh! Good glory! Okay, so it's those really old square TVs. But, like... This sucker would be massive. That static electricity feel you get, like, you know when you go to your well-ass house or grandma's house, wherever y'all pronounce it. You know when you go there and then you're like, oh boy, time to watch the VHSs. And then you turn on the TV and then... Because shut up. You know, you turn on the VHSs, Land Before Time and whatnot. And then you just have the little staticky effect feel, and it's like on your skin, and you're like, nice. Yeah, that's this type of TV. Good gosh, what does this say? Yes. Good gosh, this sucker is horrifyingly massive. And I love it. And we're going to fill this in. We're going to fill this in. And then, you know, funny haha green screen edits can arise from it. So who really knows? I mean, I don't have to. I mean, if you guys get the dealio of how big this thing actually is, it's around half the size of a football field. Alright? Like, I've already clarified that enough. If you want to know how big a football field is, it's big. Alright? It's huge. Like, the sun could fit in a football field. That's how big it is. Like I said, I failed high school. It's big. And this sucker's half of a football field. I can't imagine watching The Simpsons on this thing. That must hurt. Oh, speaking of The Simpsons, I actually heard Phony Calls, another song by Weird Al. I think it's a parody. I wouldn't know. I don't know parodies. But I heard Phony Calls, and I was like, oh, it's a really nice song. And then, like, there's one part where I'm pretty sure it's from The Simpsons. It had, like, the one who's prank calling the guy. Can you tell that I watch TV? And better yet, I know The Simpsons? Yeah. I remember when oh my gosh, can I please do the trick? Oh, I know why, because I'm wearing this. Tick, 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 off there. I remember when I first saw The Simpsons, like, properly, like, not like I was like, so, The Simpsons, I'm not allowed to watch that, that's an adult cartoon, or whatever, but, like, when I was like, hey, you want to watch The Simpsons movie? I'm like, yes, please. Or maybe it was, oh, no, I remember, I was at no, that might be my first episode that I saw. We were eating at at a diner place, not a diner. That sounds way too fancy. We were eating at a burger joint, and there's The Simpsons playing on the TV, and I just so happened to be facing the TV. And you know, we could have been talking, but also it was The Simpsons, and I was laughing, and I felt really bad because I was legit like cracking up, like, oh, these jokes are. Well, no, that's not my real laugh, but you know, I was laughing a bunch because like they're freaking funny. You know, it's really like not dumb funny that I normally laugh at, but like funny stuff is like, oh, that's so silly, but whatever. But you get the idea, and I felt bad for laughing at it because no one else was. Like, everyone else is just like, yeah, that's just The Simpsons, you know? That's just the way it is. And I'm like, you telling me you've heard of this stuff before? This stuff is genius. This is comedic genius, I tell you. And then when I saw The Simpsons movie, I was laughing a bunch too, and then no one was laughing, especially you weren't laughing. You were just laughing at me, and I'm like, hey, the movie's there. And you're like, yeah, no. I'm like, oi, is the funny joke. Anyhow, worst day of your life so far. I like to mention that we're not even halfway from filling this in. And I've kind of, okay, so Weird Al. Yeah, Phony Calls. I really like it. At work today, I downloaded a bunch of Weird Al songs because I was getting a bit bored of, like, listening to podcasts and whatnot. Like, podcasts aren't bad, but they do get a bit bland. Sometimes just hearing voices instead of, like, music. I don't know, I work better with music, but I also get really distracted with music, which helps me work better because I'm not focusing on the work, which makes it boring. I cut wood for a living, basically. Although, so it's like a factory thing, and like the whole gimmick is, you know, you learn and whatnot. You learn math lessons and whatever. You learn different skills at the job and whatnot. But I'm perfectly content just cutting wood because, for one, it's literally the most important job, and as soon, like, when I joined, no one else, I guess, was doing it. Or they weren't, like, doing it as often. They didn't have enough people. So they were just like, all right, you do this, cut. So I did, and I'm getting pretty good at this. I'm getting pretty good at it, at least I think I am. But they want me to move to a different machine, and I'm like, how do I say this nicely? I don't like working with other people because that implies error. Or not error, it's just, I like working by my lonesome just because it's a bit easier to manage one nightmare mess of a person than multiple nightmare messes of people, because I don't know how other people are, you know. I kind of tend to do things on my own, hence most of this world is just kind of me, oh good lord, and whatnot. But yeah, it's fine. I just hope it's not a permanent thing. But anyways, I was listening to Weird Al a bunch today, and I'm like, oh, let's see how many of the songs I could guess, because if you don't know, I don't know much, like, songs by Weird Al. In fact, no, that's a lie. I don't know much of the original. I don't know what's an original compared to a parody, because to me, all of them are originals, because I don't know the parodies. You know, another one, Rides the Bus? Yeah, that was the original. Queen copied him. Now you can see the kind of mindset I was in walking in on this. Because it was like, dang. Originals or parodies, Al he's a funny guy. He's a pretty funny dude, if I do say so myself. And this one caught my eye. I was nearing the end of my, not shift, because shifts implies that I stop working at a time. It's basically school. I'm just going to school, but I get paid for it. And also, I get there and I'm like, I can't wait to leave. That's essentially what it is. But, and I also got a friend. Anyhow, Al. I was listening to this one near the end of my work day, and I'm like, I wonder how big it would actually be. And I was thinking, I did the math too, and I'm like, oh, it's like half of a football field. That's not that bad. And then I kept thinking, and I'm like, wait a minute, half of a football field, isn't that kind of big? Like, aren't football fields huge? And yes, they are huge. Like, I don't even know how to, because it's weird portraying it in Minecraft, because there's not really a big size thing in Minecraft. Like a real way to show how big something is. I mean, I guess the closest way is that, like those block buildings, because that is a pixel by pixel representation of what a block is in Minecraft. So, you hear the train. So this crafting table, it's a meter by a meter, a meter by a meter by a meter, and then that is an enlargement meter by meter by meter by meter. So if you imagine that as the enlargement thing, blah blah blah. That doesn't really mean anything since it just doesn't. Was I building it the incorrect way? I think I was. But yeah. Future me. That's totally gonna edit this because that's what I do. Time lapse. Frank's 2000-inch TV. I've been yawning since last week. Everybody come and see. I've always thought about doing an APR, which, by the way, if you're new and you don't know what APR is, APR stands for A Professional Reviews, where I, a certified professional, I won't tell you in what, normally it's reviewing something. It's okay. It's a weird title because in all the other videos, if it says like APR, recently I did the first one that came to mind was Misky, Lush, the Lush album she made, and what that review entails is me listening to the album for the first time. Usually, I've made a new rule where it has to be something I've never heard before. So I listen to the album, and then you see my live reaction to that album. The way it works, though, is a riff track style fashion where you have to play the actual album audio separately so I don't get sued, whatever, or copy striked and whatnot. But APRs, I want them to be a little bit more like this, not in a live fashion, but more of like a, an answer, a question arises, and then I answer it, but it's also about music. Sometimes it's not even about, like, a question from a specific song, but normally it's supposed to be about albums. If you look way back in the history of APRs, you'll actually see two incomplete ones. I would say they're incomplete, which is the Tally Hall connection theory, patent pending, and the scary truths of the scary jokes, because those two, they have a lot more to be said, and they cannot be said in a live stream fashion, especially where I don't have everything in front of me, and especially where I can't actually show you the audio and whatnot. I don't know what's faster, this or the other thing. Oh. Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. This screen is so big. In my digital graphic arts class, my teacher would play Taylor Swift around every week. Not because, like, he's a huge fan of Taylor Swift, just because it was available on Apple Radio Music easily. He likes to play music at class and whatever. Helps us children think and whatnot. So whenever... Are you going to put the song for chat people who want to sync the audio? Oh, there is no song for this one. This is just more of a theoretical type dealio. Not an actual proper API that y'all are used to. Good Lord, this thing is huge! Good heavens! But, yeah, Taylor Swift. One of Taylor Swift's songs was Party in the USA, and I never, ever grew up with that. What the heck? Who parties in the USA when you could party in the CIA? And every time that song played, I'd sing, everyone would be like, whatever the frick the actual lyrics are. I'm like, put your hands up, get in the van. About to get blown away. Staging the fool I can. Brainwashing moles I can. We torture the folks we don't like. You're probably gonna be okay. And then You Belong With Me. I think that was another Taylor Swift song. You know, obviously, TMZ. You know, there's nothing else. You know. And yeah, no one knew what I was singing because, of course, they didn't. But hey, it was still fun nonetheless. All right, let's see how big this TV is. I don't have my Electro on. There they are. Whee! Actually, I'll actually, you know what? That's a really good idea, though. I'll link Frank's 2,000-inch TV. Let me get the song. No, that's my voice. Gross. Copy. Oh, I could share it in a post. I am famous now. So that's Frank's 1,000-inch TV. Yeah, that's the thing. Ready? Wow. That's actually kind of scary. That's scary big. That is horrifyingly big. That is... Oh, gosh. So for some context of how truly massive this thing is, remember, I'm 2 blocks tall. I'm 2 of this. I'm 2 of this, all right? 2 meters, I think it's around 6 feet. Let me, 2 meters in feet. Yeah, that's around 6'5", all right? 6'5". Keep that in mind. I am 6'5", and this sucker is huge. This sucker is absolutely massive. This sucker is stupidly stupid. For some other context, I guess, of other builds that I've built here, I'm trying to find it. That doesn't count. That's not. This is my Endercraft SMP 2 Season 4 base right here. At least around like the main entrance introduction area. This is the entranceway. Well, let me actually go over here. This is the main entranceway thing that I have there. There's like the wall build, the foliage. You know, there's different pathways. This one's like the main barn area. This one leads into the mug area. There's different sections. Okay, so get that scale in mind. I can't actually showcase it here. I wish I could, but I can't. There's a storage area here. There's going to be a casino in that style fashion. Not that big, obviously bigger. But here, there's little bubble quadrants, which are those things right there. That right there. There's the Wizard's Tower, Sam's house, Lack of Brock's house, trees and whatnot, all this stuff. This sucker is bigger. Like, oh my gosh. And as it says in the song, a delivery truck, a singular delivery truck delivered this, okay? You can watch The Simpsons from 30 blocks away. So let us see. Average block. Block average means average average block city. Average city block. Okay, no. City block in meters. Alright, so how long is the standard block Manhattan? Oh yeah, they're right. Okay, how long is the average city block? A block going to be around 300 to 325 feet. Okay, length of block is going to depend on the city that you're in. This is the problem with using terms block. These are measurements. Okay, so let's just do the 325. I guess 325. 325 feet to meters. That's around 99 meters. All right, so that's 1. So if we do 99, oh gosh, 99 times 30, which gets us 2,000 blocks away. Okay, so let's see. This is where the TV is. Right here. Okay, so we're at, gosh, so 2, so, all right, let me pull up a calculator. So we're at, currently, negative 208, and we need to, oh, would it be subtract or add? Subtract. No, we have to add. Okay, good. So it's negative 208 plus 2,970. I'm really dumb at math. I don't know why I didn't just do it in my head. But let's go. So first off, howdy Ian Woods, welcome to the stream. Okay. So let me just stop right here because we're reaching dangerous territory. This is not even like the proper amount of blocks. This is not even like halfway. All right, we need to go 2,762 blocks away. And give me okay. Let's go to settings. All right, we're gonna go to settings right here. All right. Hold on. Go all the way down to video. And then we are going to max out the chunks, the render distance, which is 16 chunks. All right, a chunk is 16 blocks. So this is 16. It's big. All right, we are big and we are far away. We can't even freaking see it. Let's use a spyglass. Oh, guess what? We still won't be able to see it. To see this thing from 2,000, and of course this is Minecraft and whatnot, but like to see this thing from 30 blocks away, or 30 blocks away, that's stupid far. That's insanely far. For some context, I guess. In season 2 of Endercraft, SMP, in season 2, I built my base 3,000 blocks away from the main spawn, and then if you watch the first episode, sorry about that. I died quite a bit. I have to traverse that on foot and whatnot. That was 3,000 blocks, all right? Now you may be thinking, oh, that's not as much as 2,000. It's not, but it's also still 3,000 blocks, and you couldn't even see the mountain range where I'm in. Actually, how big is an average city? How big is freaking... Yeah, there you go. How big is that city? Okay, you need to convert... So 44.91 miles to meters. Okay, so that's not that bad. No, it's not as big as a city. You can still see it from a city. You can still see it within the city. But still. Actually, let me write this down. Whoops. I want to get this written down. 30 blocks away. Oh, what the? Oh, I didn't know signs could do that. That's actually epic. Wait, what? No, you cannot trick me. Oh, that was cool, though. I don't know how it did that. All right, so 30 blocks away is around, from that exact spot, it's 2,762 on the... It's not going to look pretty, but I don't care. On the z-axis. Which is quite a lot! There's more we can talk about, like the mole thing and whatnot, but I'm not going to do that. Just because I don't know who the guy is, and I don't think there's an accurate way to represent. I'd have to, like, draw it out. I mean, I guess I could draw the Simpsons out on here, but why would we when we already know that this thing is stupidly massive? And if you don't understand how stupidly massive this thing is, watch the video again, and trust me, it is huge. It is absolutely... This thing is horrifying. And by the way, it's one of those big, it's the big, blocky, chunky TVs, alright? So it's not like a flat screen where it's just this. No. It probably extends... I mean, I probably could do the math. It probably extends back here like... That would be a cool, that would be a pretty fresh base in Endercraft. Just Frank's 2,000-inch TV. just in a Minecraft world. You know, you have your friends and your bros are just like they have like oh look, this is my house made of diamonds and stone and netherite or whatever. And then it's like, here's my TV. I'm Frank. This is my 2,000-inch TV. Oh, that's a big TV. Better see some green screen edits with this. Boom. Good freaking heavens. Oh, what's that? Oh, I wonder what that is right there. I wonder what that's about. I wonder what that is too. Oh man, interesting. Oh, I know you love those. Oh, interesting. Huh, I wonder if this is foreshadowing to something. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. Anyhow, that'll be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Ultimate Sunflower 9000 and Ian Woods for joining in today. Long and the short, this TV is stupidly massive. Okay, I'm trying to punch. This TV is stupidly massive. It's stupidly huge. All right, it's big. It's just big. It's big. Well, ciao. It's egg drop soup. There you go. Happy birthday, by the way.